season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And another NBA season about to start. Shaq, we've talked about it. You can feel, an air of excitement that's a little different than in years past.
There's a number of talented teams all wanting that ring. I've said this before. Kenny has said it many times. It could be one of the best seasons we've seen in a while, including what Golden State did last year in winning the ring.
That was an incredible run. But sometimes
this is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The contests between conferences, the Pepsi Center here in Denver, Colorado, where the Nuggets take their home floor. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They were just locked, really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Bird out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Chamberlain, and there's Bryant, and it's Curry in at point.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And here's Bird from the arc. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Jordan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Curry. Nowitzki kicks to Bird. Chamberlain against Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain, the pass to Kobe. Fires from 18. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, James. Outside Davis. Outside Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Curry dishes to Nowitzki. The offensive rebound. Out to Bird. From the arc. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with the block. The drive by Jordan. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Curry kicks to Nowitzki from 11 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Jordan. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points per, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jordan inside, guarded by Kobe, and stolen by Chamberlain. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bryant. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's James missing. Hornets leading by 5. Bird outside. Curry wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the inside, Chamberlain. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And the Nuggets making a change here. Harden's checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Robinson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Pierce is checked in for Bird. And it's Johnson in for Curry. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked up and bulked himself up. He's added some muscle. He even got up to 200 pounds, I think he said. But he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's not about the weight, Kevin. It's about strength. You need it to fight through screens and attack the rim, and he's clearly put on the strength he needs to play at his highest level. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Harden. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Harden's got his first points of the game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Johnson outside. 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. Harden with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Harden, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Ewing, the pass to Johnson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Russell Westbrook, number 1. James Harden is second.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in the game that you want to win.
A different look for Denver. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Now here's Johnson. Outside for Robinson. Pierce against LeBron. Robinson dishes to Johnson. Shoots from 14. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Launches it. They get it again. Allen for 3. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Russell comes in for Ewing. And West subs in for Robinson.
Jerry West.
LeBron kicks to Westbrook from past the arc. Westbrook missing again.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Johnson, good. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the middle. Deflects the pass. West against Westbrook. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. It's West with the drive. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. West against Westbrook. West outside. 3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive. No one near James as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
West passes to Russell, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
West against Westbrook. Kicks it out to Allen. From about 16, and again it's Denver.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And here's West from the arc. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hornets on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
It's just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Durant, Russell Westbrook out there with Pippen. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Garnett in at the power forwards position. Now here's Durant, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Shaq in the high post. Got a piece of it. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's West. And Durant sends it back. And they're on the break. Puts up a three. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Chamberlain with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. O'Neal dishes to Garnett. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Hornets trail. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Curry passes to Bird. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bird's got his second bucket of the night. Outside Pippen. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Bird left side, fires from deep. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
A look here at last year in the NBA where the Hornets ranked. First in lowest turnovers a game. 7th in blocks. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
And I want to go back to that turnover ranking. Best in the NBA. That's a huge stat to look at when you talk about their ability to execute and the decision-making. They don't beat themselves. And that's a big reason why they won as much as they did.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Olajuwon's checked in for Denver. Harden comes in for Kevin Durant. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Pierce comes in for Bird. Kobe's checked in for West, and it's Johnson in for Steph Curry. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Fourth, the Nuggets.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. 8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Back to Harden. Pass to Shaq. The rebound by Ewing.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And it's Kobe missing.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq. Anthony Davis comes in for Olajuwon. Braun, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Left side, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pierce kicks to Johnson. Bryant dishes to Johnson. Passes it to Ewing. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 10 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, Sid, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Westbrook, no good.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Brooklyn Nets. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar against Ewing. The drive by Jordan, and a big-time jam right there.
Emphatic throwdown there.
That one reverberated throughout the building.
Nothing soft about his approach at the attack.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Johnson. The screen from Ewing. Off the pick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a good one for Johnson. 9 points and the 1 steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Allen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Russell, he's checked in for Patrick Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. That's tipped. Davis, the pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Allen for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pierce kicks to Russell. Johnson goes in. There's the bucket. Good. Johnson's got 13.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Over to the left wing. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. That ball can't find the basket. His 6th miss in 9 shots. Johnson dishes to Russell, and Davis sends it back. On the wing, James, guarded by Kobe. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Harden kicks to Davis, and stolen by Russell. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's...
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence will turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the Hornets making a change here. Chamberlain's checked in for Nowitzki. Bird comes in for Pierce. West is checked in for Kobe. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Magic Johnson. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Allen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night. Charlotte calls timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For the Nuggets, O'Neal's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Anthony Davis. And Durant subbed in for LeBron. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 2nd quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Bird, the pass to Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Here's Garnett following the score by Charlotte. Allen kicks to Durant. Carries it from 3-point range. Durant's got 5.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Curry against Harden. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Garnett. Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Durant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hornets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they're playing some unselfish basketball here tonight, Ernie. Guys aren't trying to take the defense 1-on-5. They're moving the basketball and finding the open man. And then, of course, the open man is finishing, so no problem here tonight.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Steph Curry's out there with Bryant. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Bird. And it's Chamberlain in at the center. Jordan dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, James for the lead. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Charlotte shooting at 51%. Really solid. Left side, Bryant. Back to Curry. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. No good from outside.
You know, Anthony Davis, seen as a defense-first superstar when he was drafted out of Kentucky, but his offensive game has really blossomed so much that you'd say it's defense now where he still can really improve.
The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. That's tipped. Nowitzki with the steal.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
And for Anthony Davis, a tremendous shot blocker. Great mobility for his size. Clark, he can be a tear, certainly defensive.
Yeah, he's got all the tools, Kevin. I mean, I think as he grows in his awareness and positioning, anticipation, he'll be a player who can contend for Defensive Player of the Year every year.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the Hornets call time here.
You know, guys, it's really amazing just how quickly Anthony Davis has blossomed into stardom. You know, by age 21, he was arguably the best player in the game. At age 17, he only had 1 scholarship offer for college, and that was from Cleveland State to play point guard.
Denver making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Chamberlain. Robinson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Paul Pierce is checked in for Larry Bird. And it's Johnson in for Steph Curry.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And Kobe gets it to go. And in high school, Anthony Davis didn't play for a powerhouse. Perspectives Charter School, only around 200 kids.
Certainly not an NBA hotbed. They had him bring the ball up court and work in the post, much to his developmental benefit. A lot of losses, but he said that it made him a better leader dealing with that adversity.
Right. Let's go.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Jordan. Misses the three.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The offensive rebound. Olajuwon, the pass to Westbrook. He feeds it to James. They need this. No good. Johnson with some nice D.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Russell, he's checked in for Ewing. Nowitzki comes in for Robinson. Bird, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Steph Curry subbed in for Kobe. Johnson gets the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Nuggets trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now here's Johnson. 19 points in the game. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden with it. It's O'Neal atop the key. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Durant. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Durant against Bird. The dish to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
It's Durant on the wing. Davis dishes to O'Neal. And it's sent back by Russell. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in scoring, 6th in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you said, second best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Pippen comes in for Allen, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for James Harden.
That's his second personal foul.
On defense, Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's West. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Up top, Bird, guarded by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki, and here's Bird from the arc. No good. And Denver the other way now.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team club.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Russell Westbrook is second. Steph Curry fourth.
You know, it's really hard to measure just how much impact these two had on their teams. I mean, either one of these guys would have been a good choice for an all-defensive squad.
Wasted no time on that one. That's 7 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league. And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him.
And, you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And here is West. After the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Bird against Pippen. Chamberlain. The offensive rebound. And here's Bird. He's got 10. Out to the right wing. Nowitzki outside. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Hornets on top. They lead by 13. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so here's Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin. We've got Davis. Jordan is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Kareem, and it's LeBron in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. That is good. 23 points for Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 15. Looking to get it going.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Jordan the screen. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. Jordan inside, working on Bryant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
And he sinks the second. Hornets leading by 14. Johnson kicks to Nowitzki. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And they double up Jordan. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. 4-3 Westbrook. But they'll get another chance. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Jordan. Second chance shot. Here's Davis. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Bryant. And the Hornets shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. So it's the Hornets now. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Chamberlain with the block. Jordan against Bird. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. 12 points for Nowitzki.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Currently playing in the league, some on the same team, some on opposing sides, but there must be over a half a dozen sets of siblings.
Now the pass to James. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Left side Westbrook. Denver passing it around. Chamberlain with the block. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Magic. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And finish off by Bryant.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Hey, kid, you ready?
For Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Johnson attacking. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bird dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Bird. Clock at 6. The baseline J. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Westbrook. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Payton, he's checked in for Denver.
And Commissioner Silver taking a bold stance on sports betting. I mean, going in the last season, he wrote that op-ed piece saying that it needs to be legalized federally and basically brought into the light of day. Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
There's the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And for Commissioner Silver arguing for legalized sports betting, that's a major reversal from what most sports commissioners Clark had said in the past.
Yeah, I like his open-mindedness, not just about that issue, but a number of issues that confront the league. And, he's right in regards to the gambling. With the internet, people are making these bets anyway, so it makes sense for the league to take a look at it.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Dishes it to Bird. Up top, Chamberlain. To the paint, puts up the baby hook. Nowitzki takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Kept alive, tries again, and the layup is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
And the dunk by James.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Johnson, the pass to Nowitzki. Baseline jumper. Rebound by the Nuggets. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. James against Chamberlain. LeBron kicks to Payton. LeBron outside. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets trail by 16. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. 14 points for LeBron.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Allen against West. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Pierce attacking. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
They need this one. West, that's good. And the Hornets lead by 13.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Garnett. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists here tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
West kicks to Curry. Screened by Russell. Curry dishes to Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but
he has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
The shot by Curry, no good. And it's the Nuggets ball. 9-point game. And it's Westbrook again missing. Pierce against Garnett. Jacks up a three. The shot by Pierce will not go.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Jerry West. That's his first personal foul. Substitution.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And as a coach, that's the kind of turnover that drives you nuts.
And, Greg, there's no reason for that turnover to happen. It's just inexcusable.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball.
Nuggets foul call. Jerry West. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Curry. Passes to Pierce. Offensive rebound. Russell. And here's West for three. No good. And so it's Charlotte with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.